What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Like always, Capri Social Network. So, for some of you who may have been wanting me to do or cover more episodes of the Pop the Balloon or Find Love show, where here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, let's go.
Back to my channel. It's your host Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies! Yes! All right. So we're going to be bringing out some single men. When they come around this corner, if he's your type down to a T, everything he's saying is sounding right, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything he said that you're not feeling, or, maybe it's the fit, whatever it is, go ahead and pop your balloon if you're not feeling it, and then I'll go over to a few of you and see why you ended up popping. Are we ready? Yeah. Yes, you guys sound ready. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Brian.
Brian, how old are you?
33.
And what do you do?
I'm an operations supervisor for a major corporation. Also, I act and model as well.
Okay, nice. What are some things I like to do for fun?
For fun, basketball. I like to exercise, travel, and I'm kind of a foodie. Okay. I like different food places as well, fine dining.
Okay, nice. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Kind, usually polite, just a good human, accountable.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Again, if you don't have that accountability, that's definitely a deal breaker for me. Mm-hmm. Also, too, it's really important to be aggressive in whatever business that you're doing, whatever your field of endeavor is, as far as what you choose to pursue. Okay. And then keeping control over your anger also is a big thing for me.
Okay, that's a good one. All right, so we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right, if we could start right here, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Daya. You could call me D. I'm 27. I accidentally popped.
Oh,
yeah, sorry.
All right, can we get another balloon for her, please? Uh-oh, sorry, ladies. Just toss it over here for her. Okay, thank you. We'll be back then, and we got...
When that being said, and for the one who claimed that she quote-unquote accidentally popped her balloon, I wouldn't be surprised if it came her second time around to have the opportunity to pick or choose this here nice, intelligent gentleman that she will end up popping her balloon for a second time and on purpose, although she probably meant to do it on purpose in the first place. Nevertheless.
Some down here. Let's go this way. If I can have your name and age.
Yeah, I'm Casey. I go by Kay. I'm 27.
And Kay, what do you do?
I'm a medical assistant. Yeah.
Nice. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was just a physical attraction thing. You're dressed very nice, by the way, but just a physical attraction.
Thank you.
Okay. Sure. Is there something specific?
Probably I like my men a little bit taller. Other than that, I don't want to get too, but yeah, just physical attraction thing for sure.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. And let's go to our next pop balloon here.
And my boy, to be honest, I wouldn't be disappointed by the last one who stated her main reason for rejecting you in the first place due to how she got that very visible, I'm trying to say, because I started to say when the other beat. Anyway, and I digress. I wouldn't put nothing past her when that big visible tattoo on her upper chest. Nor would I have been disappointed at all in her rejecting, I'm trying to say, and excuse me for stumbling over my words, which I had a tendency to do sometimes. But due to the simple fact of how she is displaying somewhat masculine energy by that big visible tattoo, although she called herself trying to cover it somewhat because of the style of her dress, but you could still somehow see it anyway. And that's always been a big deal breaker for me anyway. Women with tattoos. Now I don't mind you having. Let me take that back. I don't mind you if you may be a woman who may have a tattoo on your lower leg or your lower calf, and one is a rose, one is not visible at all. But what really is a even more bigger deal breaker with me is how they have these visible tattoos from their some in some cases their necks, and if not their necks, usually their chest, especially all the way across their chest. That's just taking it too far. Their legs, that some of the women go as far as having these sleeves on their arms as well. In some instances, not just on one arm, but both arms, not realizing how trashy they look and low class they come across going that far.
Let's start with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Christina. I'm 24.
And Christina, what do you do?
I'm a fashion designer and a patient support rep.
All right, and now why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped because of the fit. Like, you seem like a great man, a great person. I loved just everything you said. But yeah, that was it.
Okay. What's wrong with the fit?
I say like the shoes. I don't like the shoes. And the shirt. I don't like, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not really, no.
Okay. Why not?
Just not a physical attraction there.
All right, cool. Thank you. And then we did get one back. Oh, okay. We got one right here. If we can start off with your name and age.
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 26 years old.
And Tiffany, what do you do?
I'm an exotic dancer, but I use my exotic dancer funds to invest in my business ventures. I have a podcast. I sell rolling trays and, custom rolling tray sets. And I also sell lashes.
Okay, cool. And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
He's handsome. It's just like, he's not giving the vibe is not giving I could just melt in his arms, be protected. He's not giving me the masculine, what I'm looking for. I'm
Okay.
that. Yeah.
But you're to come out beating your chest.
Yeah, you're handsome though.
All right. Now is Tiffany someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like her. It's nice. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And we got one right here. Let's start with...
Like always, my apologies for another ad interruption.
Your name and age.
Renee, I'm 25.
And Renee, what do you do?
I work in law enforcement.
Before we go any much further, my bad, once again, I already know for a fact
Yes, ma'am.
that she plans on rejecting old boy due to how she already rejected another guy who happened to be on this same episode, even though the other guy happened to be over 6 foot tall, due to her having a height preference. And it's very obvious how she happens to be a tad bit taller, maybe an inch taller than this here gentleman. I just have a feeling before she goes any more further talking, she will reject him for the most part, if not due to his style, how he came on the show dressed, due to how he may not be tall enough for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I think you're very handsome and well-spoken, but you're just kind of short for me, but you're very handsome.
What did I tell you? These women get off with me how they have these crazy and ridiculous height preferences, although no one can help how tall or how short they may be. And this is one of the main reasons why so many women struggle with finding a man who they could be able to connect with, who they could be able to share chemistry with, good chemistry with, and be able to finally have or be able to start a foundation with someone who they could be able to settle down and have long-term experience, long-term happiness with, due to their unrealistic and delusional standards, dating standards and requirements. And I see, when that being said, why guys of this here magnitude go as far as seeking women outside of the U.S., either outside of the U.S. or women that may be women of the night, so to speak, women who may be hookers, call girls, escorts, due to how most women in the nation, in the U.S., are so full of it, so choosy to the point where it makes it seem like it's no more hope, especially for guys of this here magnitude, someone who happens to carry himself in such a dignified manner, an upstanding manner, someone who happens to have a good head on his shoulders, so to speak. These are the main types of brothers who catch it something serious in the dating scene and dating market, due to how the average African American woman usually looks at these guys as corny. And with that being said, I'm glad I mentioned that. What makes it seem even more ironic and strange is how these same type of brothers, such as this here brother, who the average African American female would consider too much of a nerd to be with, anytime, in most cases, they may approach the average woman who is not of African American descent, the average woman who is white or some other race. Those types of women have no problems at all getting with these type of brothers. Because I have seen it with my own eyes while I've been out and about. The same types of guys black guys who may be socially awkward, quiet, introverted, maybe looked at as a nerd, lame. I have seen it with my own eyes, women of other races being with those guys and not being ashamed to be with those guys at all, taking full pride in being with black guys of that nature.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, is Renee someone that's your type?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice looking young lady.
Thank you. And then we got another one up here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Kamina, and I'm 27 years old.
Okay. And Kamina, what do you do?
I am a real estate assistant. It's also the height for me.
Oh, okay. So you end up popping the height.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And who are you to say is his height for you the reason you rejected him when he's some inches taller than you? This goes to show you back once again how so many women have some of the most delusional dating standards, and not only that, so full of it. It's clearly obvious that he has a slight height advantage over her, that he's every bit of 4 inches taller than her. And it depends on if she was wearing heels on his show. Now, I'm assuming she was due to her dress. Anyway, without the heels, he definitely has that much bigger of a height advantage over her. Crazy.
But you are very handsome, and I like your style.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And your eyes, too, I just noticed.
We got a whole list.
I'm just saying.
Okay, and how tall are you? Because he looks like he's towering over you.
I'm 6 feet
It's
tall.
because I have, you're, well, yeah.
Right. So how tall are you? He said he's 6 feet.
5'1". Just maybe because I have heels on, maybe I feel a little taller, but yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that's your type?
Definitely, yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head on back. And we got another pop over here. Let's get your name and age.
I'm Tara. I'm 24 years old.
Tara, what do you do?
I work for state government as an application developer.
Okay, nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was literally just the age. Yeah, you're very handsome. But yeah, I thought about it for a little minute, and then I was like, yeah. So just the age.
Okay, so you wanted him to be a little bit younger, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Now, is Tara someone that's your type?
No, not really.
Okay, why
A
not?
beautiful young lady though. I just didn't love the dress, that's all. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, so we still do have 4 balloons left unpopped. So to help you narrow it down, see which one of these 4 ladies is more of your match, I'm going to have you go ahead and ask them a question.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Okay. Start here first with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ish, and I'm 28 years old.
Okay. And Ish, what do you do?
I am an artist, and I'm also an entrepreneur.
Okay, nice. And if you want to just answer this question, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself married and put away. I also see myself on my first child and probably working on my second and well into my career.
Good,
Go
good.
to the
Yeah.
next one. We'll be back for our pop balloon. Let's go over here. Let's start with your name and age.
I'm Carrington. I'm 26.
And Carrington, what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur full time.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer this question, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I plan on changing my profession. I want to be in real estate and relocated, hopefully married in 5 years.
We've got one more lady.
And why is it that these here guests, anytime they may claim to be an entrepreneur, they never ever hardly say what they're an entrepreneur of? I look at that as a sign of they indirectly saying, to put it another way, how they are unemployed without just insinuating that they are. Or coming out, to put it another way, coming out and directly saying they're unemployed due to shame, due to how they may fear getting rejected if they may just come out and say they're unemployed. That's how I look at it. Anyways.
Down here. Let's start with your name and age.
Hi, I'm Kia, 29 years old.
And Kia, what do you do?
I'm a healthcare consultant.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself continuing in my career, utilizing my master's degree, a homeowner, in a serious relationship, preferably married, and continuing traveling, spending time with my family, building a life with my partner.
Makes sense. Okay.
Thank you. And why did we end up popping, Carrington?
Just attraction. You're super handsome, but when you know, and I didn't feel it. So.
Respect.
And just like I mentioned earlier, which just happens to be a big deal breaker with her, I wouldn't be disappointed in her rejecting me either, because due to the simple fact of how she has pretty visible tattoos from her arms all the way down to her legs. And she just comes out as having a trashy appearance about herself. A trashy appearance and a trashy image. And due to how she came onto the show dressed in a leather dress as well, which is not even a conservative kind of dress at that, leather dress. I mean, if she was come on the show to do or appear in a leather dress, she could have at least been dressed in one that was happened to be more conservative, not showing hardly any of her upper part of her body.
All right, now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah, definitely. And then she ended up popping over here. Why did we end up popping?
Yeah, I just didn't feel an initial chemistry. I definitely wanted us to have eye to eye before I did pop. I do want to speak some life into you, though. I love short kings. You're not short, though. But I like at least 5'7", you know? And you're beautiful. I love your smile. I don't know if you get your eyebrows waxed. Men typically have amazing eyebrows without having to do anything. Great white teeth. You look amazing. I just didn't feel a connection. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Respect that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now she's someone that's your type?
Definitely, yeah. And the glitter's beautiful like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense at all. She claims she wants a guy that is at least 5'7", when this guy is clearly, he stated it himself that he's 6 foot tall. This also goes to show you how full of crap all of these women are who appeared on this show, picking some of the most delusional and pettiest reasons to reject this man, not realizing how he may have been the ideal man for some of them who may be pretty religious or spiritual. They may always pray for it, only for that ideal man to appear right in front of their eyes, for them to just find some of the most pettiest reasons to reject him. Anyway, and this is also a clear sign, ladies and gentlemen, of how the dating scene, like my boy Big Ward has said before, and Big Ward is another Alabama native who actually happens to be from Mobile. So when y'all get a chance, make sure you people out here show Big Ward the genius. He said in a previous video he made of how the dating pool got pee in it. With that being said, I will also say, in my most humble opinion, in my honest opinion, the dating pool got pee in it, and the dating pool is trash. And this is a clear sign, a very clear and obvious sign of how the dating pool is trash nowadays. The modern dating pool, too, and specifically.
All right. And then we did get a pump back here. What do we end up pumping?
I just feel like I'm not used to men getting their eyebrows done. It's kind of like different for me.
And what did I say? This was the same lady who claimed that had accidentally popped her balloon at the very beginning, as soon as this here guy came onto the show, only to end up popping it again, which was clearly not an accident for sure the second time around. Once again, this just goes to show you how the dating scene is straight trash. And once again, how so many women, so many modern day women, especially within the 20, 30 something year old age bracket, even the ones that are in their 40s, black women that is, have so delusional and unrealistic dating expectations to the point where some of them will end up being alone until the day they die. And even after that, will never ever be able to find love, much less a husband who they could be able to find true happiness with and start a foundation with, including the ones who don't have kids within the 20-something, 30-something year old, 40-something year old age bracket or demographic. The same ones who don't have kids but may want kids in the near future. It's due to a lot of you ladies, a lot of you sisters, crazy, delusional, and unrealistic dating standards and expectations. The reasons why some of you are single until this day and will forever remain single, including the ones of you who are single mothers.
So I'm not into that.
Okay, got it.
Sorry. But you're good looking. I love your eyes.
Thank you.
Is she someone that's your type?
Definitely, yeah.
Thank you. And then we ended up getting Our Lady popped over here too. What happened?
Well, my first strike was the height thing. Like, not because you're the height that you are, but you said you were 6 feet and you're not 6 feet. And now I'm not trying to be mean, but like, I don't think you're 6 feet. Like, I'm almost eye to eye with you and I'm not that tall. But go ahead.
I mean, I recently got measured at the DMV and
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. My eyes are deceiving me, but that, the eyebrow thing, and then like I just think I wanted to know a little bit more about you, and I wasn't getting that. So that's it.
Respect him. Okay.
All right, Mr. 6 feet. Is she someone that's your type?
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. And you are handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just so yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped. But we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, make sure, like always, you like the video, you comment, you share. Last but not least, subscribe to the channel. And this here episode is just sad on all levels how this guy wasn't even able to hit it off when even at least 2 out of all these sisters who appear as contestants on this show. And once again, this here clearly states the simple fact of how the dating pool, like Big Ward said, once again, make sure y'all follow Big Ward the Genius. Just like he said, how the dating pool got pee in it. And like I also stated, how the dating pool is just straight up garbage as well. Anyways, you guys have a good one.